Right, good morning. Welcome again to another session with Tig and William. Today is going to be a second ride. Already this morning we've gone through our usual startup routine. I've done a bit of moving around the arena with him. He's a little bit more elevated this morning when I started putting the saddle on, so I'm sort of not too certain exactly what we're expecting to see from him. So today I've changed the position for the reins. I've moved them to the side of his halter, so this will be the first time we'll be getting some sideward pressure rather than pressure from below. So this is getting closer and closer to putting a bit in it. Now we're going to do this ride we'll do today is going to be our second ride, and it's going to be one of 10 rides that we're going to do before we put a bit on them. That. Right, you ready, my old plough? Yeah, that's a strange position, isn't it? Good boy. Yeah, no, it's good. Well done. Okay. So I'm just getting used to the idea of a pull coming from a different place on his face. Wait a little bit more. What are you asking me to do? So stay with him until he gives me the yield. Good boy. Well done. Go back to the front again and just do that one more time. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Both sides. Good boy. Just reminding him what we did yesterday.
Just about to say the only difference, the obvious difference between William and any female rider is he's just randomly going to get on from downhill, except there he's actually uphill.
So his head's gone up, so he's in a slightly elevated state. So what I'm going to do is just wait till he relaxes a bit more. And not move that way. This saddle's not fitting particularly well, so it's moving around as I'm getting on. Good boy. His ears are on me, but he's still in that elevated state. He's not quite relaxed yet. And so I'm going to help him with the relaxation side of it. Good boy. Good boy. Good. We'll be up later. Okay. Now, yesterday I said don't use your legs. What I was saying is don't squeeze with your legs. Where a horse will usually buck is where they feel they're restricted and they've got no other ways of, good boy, well done, no other ways of getting out. So all I'm going to use my legs to do is like this. I'll click, good boy. I'm just getting him to move off. If he doesn't move, good boy, if he doesn't move, I'm just going to just wiggle my feet, but I'm not actually touching him with it. Good boy. Good boy. I know, it's a strange feeling, isn't it? Good boy. Good boy, that's what we wanted. Well done. Good boy. It's okay. Okay. That's what we want. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. So now we're actually moving forward. I'm not going to steer him at all. I'm going to agree with where he's going. If you want to go that way, I'll put a little bit of pressure on it and go, fine, we'll go that way. Forward. Well done. There goes that breathe out. Watch out for the camera person. The camera person, cameraman.
Cameraman.
Camera woman, there we go.
No thanks.
So I don't know if we'll trot today, we'll see where we end up. At the moment I don't think so, 'cause he's still quite elevated, he's still getting used to the idea of having this big lump on his back, but he's moving forward. He's good. Good boy, that's better. Good God. So once again, I'm still holding onto my Jesus strap, just in case something does go wrong. Give me a moment to hold myself in. And you want to start touching them all over pretty quickly, so they get used to being different stimulation happening. Very nice. Now we're ready. Good boy. Good boy. No, you can't go steady, you stick here. So this is pretty much all we're going to be doing today. So it's going to get very boring, I think. But if you're doing your stuff right when you're working with your horse, it should always be boring. So he's been a particularly very mellow horse, very easy to get along with, no real cantankerous stuff with him. But we've done a horrific amount of groundwork with him. boy. A lot of groundwork, and it shows in the saddle.
How many days would you say? How many hours?
I would say we spent 2 to 3 weeks, and we pretty much did everything, something with him each one of those days. So we've done a lot of groundwork. Good boy. Oh, man, he's going to be a forward-moving horse. Good boy. He's starting to come down. He's starting to relax a bit. Good. Yes, still on him. Good boy. It's nice. Yeah, watch it. The camera won't get steady away from here. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, let's see if we can get a 4-quarter yield out of him. See if we can get a 1-quarter yield out of him. Oh man, that's a good right. Forward. 1-quarter yield on this side. Oh, this is nice. Forward. See if we can do a back up, shall we? So back up and sit. From here. And good boy. Well done you. Well done you. See one more. Oh, not bad. He's feeling a lot more imbalanced today. Yesterday he was quite wobbly on his feet. So at the moment what's going on inside his head is his brain's rewiring, dealing with the stimulation of me being up here. I've just finished reading the evidence-based horsemanship book, and that's very eye-opening. Nice. Okay, well, that's us for today. I'm going to plod around the paddock a bit longer doing this, but it's going to be pretty much the same old, same old. So, on behalf of Tig and I, thanks for joining us. Good boy.